Um, why do we need a VPN in 2021?
I mean, you always needed a VPN. You just waking up now. There's so many things that are going on right now. I get people messaging me all the time, especially from different countries, and they're like, "I can't access this, or this app isn't working, or that app's not working." And I'm like, "Did you try a VPN yet?" And they were like, "No." And then they try it, and they get access to the applications they couldn't get access to before, or websites, or whatever they're trying to get access to, and all of their frustrations are gone. They went through all the troubleshooting. They cleared their cache. They restarted everything. They did everything. They're frustrated.
But here's the thing. There's been for years now, YouTubers,
Yeah.
content creators, your next door neighbor,
Mm-hmm.
the girl next door. There's been some random people all the time saying, but I live in the States. I don't need a VPN, but I live in Mexico, or I live in Canada, or I live in wherever, and I don't need a VPN because streaming is legal.
Oh, stop that. Come on. You you're starting to spark a fire. I don't got time to go on this rant right now, but if you're accessing content that you did not pay for, streaming is not legal. And that's all I'm going to say on that. If you want a longer rant, then maybe we'll do a separate video all on that. But put it this way. Even with Netflix, Prime, whatever you're watching, when you go to other countries, the reason why you can't get access to certain content is because that provider, Netflix, whoever, hasn't bought the rights to stream it in the country you're in. Right. So that's why, even though you pay for a service, you don't have access to that in that country you're traveled to, be it UK, Australia, Canada, wherever, unless you use something like a VPN. And a lot of people are like, I pay for it, I should be able to watch it. But the company has to watch their own, backsides when it comes to, their copyright laws and their business ethics and procedures, right? We get it. You pay for it. You want to watch it, but it doesn't mean that it's legal in all aspects. And, if you want to get access to what you want to get access to, the best way to do it is through a VPN.
Right. So, I know with that being said, with third party apps, and we're not condoning anybody to do anything. We're just stating the facts on a VPN. But if you're using a third party app that plays a movie that has the rights in the States, or Netflix, a TV show, let's just say in the States, and there's no access on it anywhere else around the world but the United States, that could deem a very serious issue, because even though it's not coming from, let's just say, a Netflix, a Disney Plus, whatever it is, even though it's not coming from those apps directly and you're getting it from a third party app to watch it anywhere, that's a big issue then.
It can be, but I mean, look at the videos that we made recently, Rojas, on an application called FreeFlix. Look at that. Look what happened there. People were using this application, didn't even know that all of the data was being transmitted somewhere else. Like, you never know what's happening in the background when you use these applications, right? And it's not as blatant as you just opening the app and it telling you, "Hey, we've been taken over." Like, sometimes you got to do your research, and you never really know what's happening in the background. There's people that are still using applications. I'm going to mention it, like Mobdro. And that one, we've been telling people for years, stop using that application. It has the Illuminati code. It's going to be stealing your resources and your information. Hide your kids, hide your wife, all that kind of good stuff.
So even though there's so many people that are just like, dude, if it's free, it's for me. Like, I can find it free anywhere and I don't have to pay. You're paying some way. You're paying for it somehow, some way.
There's a very interesting quote. I'm trying to remember it. It's like, if it's for free, then you're what's being sold. Something along those lines.
Wash that ass.
So, just take care of yourself, make sure you're protected, all that kind of good stuff. You never know what's happening on the internet, where your data is going. Yeah, So I always recommend using a VPN. Um, you have to these days. You need that extra layer of protection.
And there's going to be those people out there that are just like, I never used the VPN. Why should I start now? It's like, well, we just gave you a lot of information on why you should start using a VPN. And it's not just for streaming. It's not just for streaming. I know some of you guys might say like, well, you guys are streamers. You guys do your streaming stuff, but it's not just for that. You're protecting your information. Now, the common question I get is, well, if I go to a website and I have my VPN turned on, and if I put my credit card information, can they still grab it? Well, yes, because you're still putting the information in. The VPN is supposed to protect you. If you're inserting something, then yeah, nothing you can do about it because you're giving it to them. But when it comes to actually like coming into your stuff and looking everything that you got, that's a little bit different. I know there was a good discussion that we had like also last month with Dustin from IP Vanish that was saying like, imagine going to Starbucks and you're there working on your laptop and you're connected to their Wi-Fi. There's a lot of people that go to Starbucks and use their Wi-Fi. There could be some idiot sitting right next to you or on the other side of the Starbucks hacking into your computer and you have no clue. Mm-hmm. They can go there. You could be there turning your computer, be like, oh, I need to read this paper that I was writing for school that I'm using Microsoft Word on. And while you're there reading it, somebody could be in there being like, cool, I just accessed your Gmail. I just accessed your bank accounts, your credit cards. I just accessed all this stuff while you were just looking at a Word document. It's that easy.
It's crazy. We've talked about this before, Rojas, but I mean, when people would hack into computers years ago, like decades ago, you would know because your CD-ROM drive would open. But we don't have CD-ROM drives anymore.
It's like, what's that? It's a ghost. Oh wait, it's not October. I can't do that no more.
No, don't do that. But that's what I'm saying. A lot of these stuff happens in the background. You don't even know what's going on until it's too late. So
don't let it be too late. Check the description below. We got links for some really good VPNs with some discounts already built in them and deals. If we can get some more, then we'll put it all in the description below. Sure. Check all of our videos because you never know what we're going to drop in the description. Yeah. And with all that being said, take care and you take care of each other.
Stay humble, be patient, and stay protected. See you guys on the next one. Peace.
Peace.